Welcome everybody and welcome to The Dark Desire,
where we look into illusions in mythology.
Today we're going to be talking about Hades and Persephone. I'm Alexis.
I'm Carmen.
Today, to start off our podcast, we are going to be having our friend Kyra give an interview with Hades and Persephone.
So Hades, let's get straight to it. You're known for kidnapping Persephone and forcing her to become your queen. Can you tell us what inspired you to take such dramatic measures?
Yes. Well, Kyra, I must admit that I was smitten with Persephone's beauty and charm. I thought that, if I could just show her the wonders of the underworld, she would see me in a different light. And so, I did what any self-respecting god would do. I kidnapped her and showered her with gifts.
Yes, the famous gifts. We've heard stories about the millions of gifts you gave her, but Persephone, how did you feel about being kidnapped and forced into a relationship with Hades?
Well, Kyra, it was overwhelming. I didn't want to be taken away from my mother and my life above ground. And being forced into a relationship with Hades, it was complicated. He did give me many gifts, but it was also manipulative.
That's an interesting word choice, Persephone. Hades, how do you respond to that?
Come on. I just wanted to show her my love and devotion. I thought she would see that I was genuinely in my feelings.
But didn't you realize that your actions were hurtful and coercive? And what about Persephone's mother, Demeter? How did she react to the situation?
Our half-well Demeter was not pleased with me. Let's put it that way. She was devastated by her daughter's disappearance and blamed me for it.
Yes, Mother was furious when she found out what had happened. She refused to speak to me or even acknowledge my existence until I agreed to return to the world above.
Wow, that must have been incredibly difficult for both of you. Persephone, how did you eventually come to terms with your situation and find a way to make it work?
Well, Kyra, as time passed, I came to realize that Hades wasn't all bad. He did show me the beauty of the underworld and, well, we found a way to make our relationship work. But it took a lot of effort and compromise from both of us.
That's really interesting. Hades, what do you think is the most important lesson from your story?
I think it's that even gods can change their ways and learn from their mistakes. And sometimes, love can conquer even the darkest of circumstances.
Well, there you have it, folks. The eternal love story of Hades and Persephone. Thanks for having me today, Alexis and Carmen.
Give a thanks to Kyra for interviewing those two lovely people. And let's move on to our illusions. Our first illusion of Hades and Persephone in media is going to be in Hamlet.
Another popular illusion is the dog named Fluffy in Harry Potter.
In our first illusion, Hamlet's mother is with his uncle. Despite their family relation, they both decided that they should get married so his uncle would become the king. While both Persephone and Hamlet's mother were both under different circumstances, both Persephone and Hamlet's mother were forced into loving someone they both did not really love.
In the Harry Potter series, there is a three-headed dog named Fluffy that is guarding the Philosopher's Stone. His owner, Hagrid, says that he got it from a Greek man, which is in reference to Hades. This three-headed dog is protecting the Philosopher's Stone, and when Harry is warned that if he wakes up Fluffy, he'll be dead. So this is echoing the idea that once someone eats food from the underworld, they are bound to it forever. Similarly to if Fluffy is awakened, Harry will likely be doomed to fail his quest.
Thank you all so much for listening to The Dark Desire.
We really hope that you learned something new and fascinating.